if we look at in the Hebrew Bible, in the book of Samuel, we see that actually the idea of statehood, or what would have been called kingship, is at best considered a kind of necessary evil, right? When the people call out for a king, Samuel asks God. God says, "Well, okay, but this, just tell them that this king's going to do a lot of really, really bad things." And then Moshe Halbertal and others have written about the way in which in Jewish tradition monarchs are supposed to be limited in their power. They're not, and that the kind of the negative models that we have in Jewish tradition, Pharaoh above all, are considered kind of, their brutality is considered connected to the fact that they consider themselves to be gods. Whereas it's important that if there are monarchs, they recognize they're subservient to God. The monarch is supposed to write Sefer Torah, a book of the Torah, to kind of remind himself that there are laws that one has to be obliged to. So I think that this skepticism of the state is something that is valuable in our tradition. And I think, again, it's this kind of, it's an idea that Leibovitz picks up on when he's asked whether Israel has a right to exist as a Jewish state. He says, no state has a right to exist, that basically states are instruments. And so they have to be measured against something else. And I think in particular, they have to be measured against the lives and dignity of the people under their control. And I do think it is a feature of this moment, not only among Jews, but I do notice it sometimes among some white American Christians too, in the age of Donald Trump, to see the identity of the state as the only identity that matters.